say welcome to the 513. From a city coming up, just trying to vibe with me. But we have our ups and our downs, gotta keep them shooters around. You know these niggas be watching, that's why we can't make a sound. I say welcome to the 513. From a city coming up, just trying to vibe with me. But we have our ups and our downs, gotta keep them shooters around. You know these niggas be watching, that's why.
55 never in the fight. I go by Mr. Check Your Temp. And we're gonna have a great conversation, man. We're gonna chop it up about some things that I believe that will help, young adults just starting out. You know what I mean? Everybody path doesn't start off the same. Some people path start off rocky. What's your name, partner?
My name Wildfire, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go tap in. What's your name?
Dez. I go by Dez.
Dez. Okay, Dez. How old are you, Dez?
I just told you.
Nah, I ain't gonna
So originally I'm from Queens, New York. For me, I just moved out here to Cincinnati not too long ago to, for a better purpose, try to get my stuff situated and become a better individual.
You gotta say that. How old are you?
I'm 22.
22, young man. You gotta say that.
Yeah.
How long you been in the shelter?
Pretty much, I've been in and out of shelters and group homes and all of that since like I was about 7.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been trying to do everything I gotta do and trying to get my life together. But
How did I become homeless? So I was staying in a house and my landlord was a slumlord. So my heat was out for about 3 months. Then I had sewage and stuff in my drains. Like everything was real close, so I couldn't take showers. Like it was real cold. I got kids, so I didn't pay my rent because of that, because he ain't come and fix it. So I left out of there. And instead of going to live with somebody, or I chose to come to a shelter so I could get my own stuff again, because I don't want to be bringing nobody.
so you get caught up in that, going into shelters as like an escape route rather than a place to actually get your stuff together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And people use shelters as a place to chill and a place to sleep rather than really get your priorities straight. Not happens to everybody, everybody gets caught up in that.
Yeah.
But I feel like people, we miss the real purpose of what it's like being in a shelter.
Right. The purpose of a shelter.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
what it's used for.
Right. That's a mouthful, man, because that's something I see a lot in certain shelters, man, because a lot of people come in shelters to be buddy-buddy. Like you say, just to move around. You know what I mean?
Indeed.
Now I realize a lot of these shelters are here to help you get back on your feet, get you an apartment, you know what I mean? Get you a job, show you how this place, this location that you at today, help you get your own crib. When you get your own crib, there's a certain kind of confidence that comes with that shit. You know what I mean? There's a certain kind of pride that comes with a young man at 22 years old having his own crib. And this is what I want for everyone. I'm a parent. This is something I taught my son. So what are you doing to better your situation today?
As far as what I'm doing or whatever, first off, I'm trying to make sure my priorities are situated. For me, I'm in a shelter right now, and it's some hard times, but I'm here for 3 reasons. Number one, I'm here to get my own documents, I'm here to get a job, and I'm here to get my own credit. Period. That's all I care about.
What are you doing to better your situation?
Working, I'm staying down, not partying every weekend, not spending unnecessary money, saving money, looking for apartments. I'm honestly looking for a condo or a townhouse to move into, but I'm looking for a new space.
I think that's good that because one thing about being in the shelter, they'll help you look for careers, but you should
help yourself.
That way, now they could find something that might not suit you.
Right.
That you might not, that ain't for me. But if you looking while they looking, you got a great shot of,
finding something for you.
Finding something you like, and cutting your stay at the shelter short.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm saying and my pops ain't have his own crib till he was old. You feel what I'm saying? Till he was later on, 30s. I don't want to be like that.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? My mom was still living with her mom. You feel me? I'm trying to break out of that cycle.
You know how much you do. You know how much awareness you gotta have to come into a shelter.
Of course.
And handle your business. That's self-awareness. That's letting you, as you look at yourself in the mirror, saying, "I need help. Let me go give you some help." Ain't nothing wrong with you. You're a young man. You got a lot more life ahead of you. What life lessons have you learned so far?
As far as being in the shelter,
No, just your life
Just
lessons.
period.
Just being your young adult self.
I've learned to
As of now.
not try to grow up too fast. Because that was my problem when I was younger. Like, I didn't want to listen. So I was like, oh, I can't wait till I was grown. I can't wait to be grown. I can have my own apartment. I ain't got to worry about nothing. Like, and it get harder. Like, it honestly get harder. So everything that your parents or whatever say, listen. So I wish I was a kid again. So I definitely learned to stay down, stay humble, and don't try to grow up too fast.
Life lessons. Let's go into the next question. What life lessons you learned so far?
Life lessons that I learned is number one, you was born here by yourself, and that's how you're gonna die, by yourself. Whether you need me, whether you don't, whether you my friend, whether you not, at the end of the day, I know my goals, I know where I wanna go, I have exactly where I wanna be in life. You feel what I'm saying? And whether you with me or not, I could care less. Like I tell people, like, is a certain quote that I heard that I live by. For me, before you cut me off, make sure you don't leave me no more. You know what I'm saying? Before you cut me off, make sure.
What's the best advice your mother ever gave you?
Wow. Best advice my mom's ever gave me was,
And you just say it.
if you do the same thing and expect a different outcome, something wrong with you.
Okay. What's the best advice your mother ever gave you so far?
The best advice my mama ever gave me. She gave me so much advice.
You grab one that stands out to you that resonates with you today.
Like I just said in the other question, be you and be humble.
Okay, next question. What's the best advice your father ever gave you?
It's you against the world.
What's the best advice your father ever gave you?
My daddy.
That's what it is. Ain't nothing wrong with it though. That's what it is.
My daddy usually tell me, stay away from boys, stay away from distractions. Because he know me. He know I can go everywhere and I can get out of task. So he said, stay away from distractions, stay in your lane. Don't worry about nobody else. Do what you gotta do. Period.
Gotta say that.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I like it, but then I don't.
Okay. Tell me why you like it. Give me one reason why.
I like it because I'm in charge of what I want.
And why you don't like it?
Because it's responsibilities.
Because you in charge of what you want.
Yeah, there's a responsibility.
Yeah.
So it's a pro and a con. I gotta pay bills. Feel me? But in order to pay bills, I want the crib that I want. You know what I'm saying?
So, real shit.
Yeah.
Real shit. Okay, let's move right along then. Okay. What would you tell your 16-year-old self? You to go back, you looking back, you 16, you looking back, what advice you, what you know now, what would you have told tell your 16-year-old self?
Finish school.
Period. Let's go to the next one. Do you have any kids?
2 daughters.
2 daughters. You gotta say that. They say that they're your motivation.
Yes.
You gotta say that. So how does it? What state of mind you in? You gotta be more focused to be in a situation like this, knowing that you have
Kids. Yes.
You know what I mean?
Especially knowing that your kids can't be with you every step of the way while you're in this circumstance. So my goal, I just try to stay focused, stay positive, continue to work, because I know my kids looking at me.
Yeah.
They know what's going on, and my kids are at the age where they know how to talk, they understand, you know. So I tell my kids, where you at in the shelter? You get what I'm saying? I be 100 with them. Yeah, I be 100.
How old is the oldest?
4.
4.
Yeah.
So I'm a father. My son is 24, and just to speak just on some parenting level, this is the time. I mean, to be where you at, because as they get older, you bet on yourself. You don't want to look up at 18 years old and you just now trying to get your stuff right. You know what I mean? So this is the time where you have to sacrifice. This is a sacrifice. I mean, you might can rip and run and be around like you want to be as much as you want, but this is the place where it's going to allow you to set you up to where all of it is worth it. I tell everybody when I'm walking through these halls, I tell them that don't let nobody trick you out your position. You here for a reason. You ain't coming here with no buddy. I mean, one thing I have seen in these shelters is people come in and they want to make friends. They want to click up. They want to, you know what I mean, link up and do all this extra activity, but not realizing, no, it's a plan. You came in here for a reason.
Right.
I mean, don't forget your why. Don't forget your cause. Your cause ain't trying to get you married. Yeah, I mean, it ain't the next blunt, the next drink, the next party, the next whatever. Like your cause, do not forget your cause. And I'm sure your cause is your little.
Right.
What's your view on life so far?
My view on life so far,
Yeah, you got a lot more to hit.
of course, my view on life so far, it's like, all right, it's a fucked up roller coaster.
Yeah, this
And certain parts of that roller coaster ride is gonna be great, and a certain part, but majority of that ride is fucked up.
You got highs and lows.
Of course,
Yeah.
but I have a decision.
Yeah.
Do I get off that roller coaster, or do I continue to stay on and elevate myself
Mm-hmm.
to the fullest?
What was your view on life as of today? What's your outlook on life? What's your view? What you look at, like I say, life is?
I feel like life is a beautiful thing
Mm-hmm.
because it's so much stuff you can do out there to just enjoy yourself, to elevate yourself. You could be on top of the world. Like,
Yeah.
it's just how you apply yourself, period. So,
And this question, you really already tapped in. I said, what do you like? Well, you didn't tap in. I'm asking, what do you like about being grown?
nothing.
So you wish you could go back. You already
I
said
wish
you
I
could
could go
back.
back.
You
I
already
wish I
said
could
it.
go back, but I like the being independent part, and I'm learning more now that I'm grown, because when I was a kid, my parents, they tried to shelter me. As far as they didn't want me to know like what's really going on, or the bad stuff that's going on. They wanted me to, you know how parents are.
Yeah.
So I like now that I'm grown, I can see the whole side of everything.
You see the
I
picture
see,
now.
yeah, I see everything.
You know what that's called? Great answer. What's more important to you today?
Gotta get my priorities, bro. I gotta get my own crib. I gotta start working. That's more important for me
So it
today.
sounds like foundation.
Yeah, foundation and structure. Because without that, you can't succeed.
That method. You gotta say that. Okay. What advice do you have for young people walking the same path you walking right now?
Advice that I have for young people walking in the same path that I'm walking is, yeah, life is hard for me, of course. We're not going to be giving everything to us, but we got to make a choice. Either we're going to sit here and continue to allow our community to affect us, or we're going to sit here and shy away from what people want us to do and start doing what we need to do.
There it is. There it is. Where do you see yourself in 2 years?
In 2 years, I see myself stable, having a good job, a good house, nice car, and my kids great. They got everything they want, everything they need. In 2 years, that's my goal. Stable.
Do you have any talents that you would say?
Talents?
Exactly.
I know how to do hair,
Okay.
and I know how to fight real good. But not street fight, like boxing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard about it. Yeah. Gotta say that. Yeah. Gotta say that. So would you ever tap into the boxing side more?
Yes, actually, I've been back training and stuff, and they got some shows coming up. I'm trying to make weight so I can do it.
What have you learned about yourself since you've been homeless?
I've learned that laziness is not the answer.
Gotta say that. Okay. That's at the end of the day, don't let nobody finesse you at your position. You know, this place where you at here, it's a place that's gonna set you up. You know what I mean? That's something I have seen since I've been here. I have witnessed it. The proof is in the pudding. You just gotta work it. Once again, man, this 365 never fight everybody needs to check the temp. This podcast kicking with my partner at It's been a pleasure, brother.
Definitely. Stay tuned.
You know these niggas be watching, that's why we can't make a sound. I said welcome to the 513. From a city coming up, just trying to vibe.